fellas, Bailey here with Prairie Pistons. So if you guys remember in the last video, we had a set of stacks mocked up in the back of the 96 there. Also went and cut the muffler and everything off, so it sounded loud. Looked kind of functional, but wasn't really functional, you know? All that was like a quick weeknight project, had some fun with it. If you watch that video to the end, I said something about having an appointment for some exhaust. I finally got that done, so I got some time to make this video for you guys, so we'll go ahead and give you a look. So right around a year ago, I did a similar video on my 05. I have dual exhaust on it, got it done in the same place and everything. A little bit different setup, I'll go over that later in the video. You guys seem to like the video on this one, so I thought might as well go ahead and do a video on this and just kind of compare the two. And before I get any farther in this video, guys, I just want to point out that the exhaust on both these trucks was done at OK Tire in Winkler, Manitoba. Despite the name, they actually do a lot of exhaust work. Very happy with the work. Like when they did my 05, it was honestly just a no-brainer when it came to the 96, where to go and everything. So like I said in the title of this video, this is a Catback exhaust. I'll give you guys a little peek under the cab here. At the start, I was debating about taking the cats off. I watched some videos and stuff. I didn't quite like the noise as much. Like it's definitely louder, but it changes the sound. Like it gives you more of that straight pipe noise, like that kind of more tin kind of sound, which I'm not a big fan of. And then also too, you're gonna have a check engine light unless you get like simulators put in just for your O2 sensors and stuff. So it's just gonna cost more money, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it. So after the cats, we got a new pipe starting, each one going into their own muffler, then exiting out the side. I'll give you guys an example right now why I was very happy with the service at OK Tire. I went in there, I said, hey, I want the exact same setup as what's on my 05 over there. Those are Flo Pro Max mufflers. So I went ahead, got the exact same thing, Flo Pro Max. Once they were done, went out to the parking lot, started this thing up, and I was just like completely disappointed. Like it was literally quieter than when I brought it there. I was like, oh, no way. So I went back in there, I was like, hey, is there any way you guys can just like swap these things out for some like a louder set, or I don't know what you guys recommend? And they're like, yeah, no problem. So I thought that was freaking awesome. Didn't charge me anything, like literally just traded mufflers. So these here are the Super V. Definitely a little bit louder than the Flo Pro Max. And then after the mufflers, I have it exiting out each side. Some guys like going out the back, some like two out one side, straight out, whatever. There's so many different ways you can point these things. I've always liked going out the side. That's what I did on my 05, so I kept it the same on this one. I forgot to say too, the pipe's 2.5 inch, and then these are 3.5 inch tips. I was kind of trying to decide between 3.5 and 4 inch tips, which doesn't sound like a lot, but you hold them side by side, they're quite a bit bigger. After comparing them side by side, like kind of holding them up by the truck, I went ahead and got the 3.5. The 4 just kind of looked a little too big for me, so I find these suited pretty good. And now you guys see it, I'll give you guys a better sound clip here of it and give you some revs and stuff, and we'll take it for a little rip and show you some acceleration, just kind of give you guys a better idea of what it sounds like. I'm gonna go grab Dev and we'll get a little side-by-side rev battle going here. Fellas, let me know in the comments what you think. Overall, I'm just really happy with the exhaust. Like I maybe could have had it a little bit louder, but then it's hard to find that fine line where it's nice revving it up and nice kind of sound at lower RPMs than idle, but then you get on the highway and then then you kind of start to run to that drone issue in the cab, which I don't like. So I think I kind of found the happy medium as far as that goes. I know I kind of went in the dark there for about 3 weeks or so, just haven't really uploaded or posted much on Instagram, nothing like that. Just in the summer, I really like to get the most of my weekends. The COVID canceled some of my bigger plans and stuff, but we're still doing stuff with the boys pretty much every weekend. So it's hard to find the time for everything between work and stuff and weeknights, and just is what it is. Nonetheless, so I still got a couple things coming for the 96. I got some of my front end stuff's finally in. The front end of this thing's gonna look quite a bit different. It's gonna look pretty good. And also the rubber on this thing, like you guys know when I put these on, they're freaking bald. This back one's losing air now, so definitely a bit of an issue, but we're gonna get there. I got one more video to do before we change the tires. So yeah, stay tuned for that stuff, guys. I'm gonna try and upload a little bit more, but then we'll see. It's kind of busy summer, but you know how it is. Anyways, fellas, we'll catch you in the next one.